You know, you could have warned me that the toxic waste guys were working 5 today.
Did I fail to mention it?
Gee, ain't I a horse's patoot?
Hi. I just let myself in. I must say your security is rather lax.
Who are you? It's not a complicated question. Who are you?
MG Burke.
Oh, yeah, you're the NSB guy. I got your memo that you'd be showing up.
National Security Bureau? The spook?
Hardly. I'm an SSO working out of M55.
Yeah, staff security officer for the clearance division. What? Now, what's the spy channel?
I'm here to supervise the final removal of all equipment, fittings, furniture. Oh, that won't be necessary. I have complete dossiers on all security personnel, a necessity, considering the classified nature of this facility and its assets.
Assets? We're down to a rat trap and a coffee maker.
The chemical storage basins in Section 5 are still in place.
Well, the tox guys are draining the last 2 tanks right now. And there's nothing in them except years of overflow drain sludge.
Oh.
So what?
My superior, Regional Director Horney, should have sent a memo. Perhaps you forgot.
A memo from a guy named Horney? I don't think so.
Certain materials that were stored here are unaccounted for. CBAs, chemical biological agents, very lethal agents.
And you think that stuff is stored in those tanks in 5?
Yeah. I'm sure there won't be a problem if your toxic waste disposal people know what they're doing. I say something wrong?
You haven't met them, have you?
Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, BC. BC! 15 stuck tighter than a hooker in church.
I'll call Diane Sawyer.
Oh, Diane Sawyer, what you call Meals on Wheels?
I've heard of a job interview, but a job termination interview?
As part of the decommission process for this facility, certain procedures must be followed.
So if I follow these procedures, do I get a lollipop or something?
A severance bonus could be authorized, if you cooperate.
Fire away.
You've been employed here at Biolab 83 since you left UT 4 years ago, is that correct?
Correct.
In that time, your evals have been acceptable, your work adequate?
Thanks.
Always on time, no personal days?
Yep, that's me, dedicated to a fault.
So altogether, your work history exhibits little logic or consistency. In fact, it makes no sense at all.
I thought you said I did good work here.
In a minimum wage position requiring no special skills, when you possess a bachelor's in criminology with a 4.0 grade average? Question is, what the hell are you doing here, Miss Matthews?
Hey, BC! Nothing friggin' works in this place. Nothing.
Maybe I just like working here. Maybe I like the coffee. How's that?
Considering the circumstances, I find that hard to believe.
Circumstances.
Those that involve your father and his murder?
What happened to my dad has nothing to do with anything.
I disagree. I think it has a great deal to do with everything.
BC! Ain't a single damn thing in here on it. What'd you do with it? You eat these too?
This here's a low point in the maintenance field. I want you to know that, Mr. VC.
Yeah, we gotta get this thing loose. God, can't be some fat girl spit on here. This sucker turn.
Can we just stop this stuff now? I've got rounds to make.
Look at her. She's mad as hell. But you can't say shit. And she hates her job. But you can't wait to get back to it. Man, you nailed her to a T, Spy Man. And it's all about her dad. No, take that back. Mr. Hell. It's all about Mr. Hell.
Here we go.
Mr. Hell.
Harold Eugene Lovelace, H-E-L, a.k.a. Mr. Hell. One of those multiple body taker types. Roams from town to town across the country, job to job, victim to victim. And by the time he's done, the body count is more than the Green River Killer or the Son of Sam combined.
And then some. Whatever.
Turd bastard was smart, though. 160 IQ. He was charming, like Bundy, and invisible, like Dahmer. And he killed in a bunch of different ways. But he always harvested the eyes.
The windows to the soul. I remember reading something about it. The man wrote letters to the media, right?
Yeah, the usual shit about serving Satan and gathering souls, and how Lovelace would never go to hell. But he did. Didn't he, Tyler? Mr. Hell's golden. I mean, every cop in the world's after him, but no one can touch this guy until he scores a gig right here and takes out his last victim. One Dr. Carl William Matthews. Name ring a bell, Tyler?
Officer Kane.
No, thing is, no one could find all those eyeballs that he harvested from the victims. I mean, not in his apartment, not in his car, nowhere. So I figured, they gotta be here somewhere. Right here in this building.
Speaking of eyes, I can barely keep my eyes.
I find Mr. Hell's stash, I get a book deal on Oprah, a movie with Bruckheimer. And the one person who could help me out doesn't give a flying fuck because she's too busy moping around over one dead Carl William Matthews. Oh!
This job termination interview is terminated.
Get what you wanted, it's fine, man.
Not even close. Hey, what happened in there?
Was not your fault. Not even Wesley's. You were both right.
About Mr. Hell?
Yeah. Wasn't bad enough that he killed my dad, but he ruined my life as well. I got through school somehow. And then I just got lost.
And found your way back here.
Yeah. To be near my dad, I guess. I swear I feel him sometimes. I mean, I don't swear. He hated when I talk like that. I was a real foul-mouthed kid back then. Am I losing you?
You're making perfect sense.
It's all a lie. The truth is, I'm hiding out in here.
Tyler, you mind some company?
Unauthorized individuals may not accompany security personnel on their appointed rounds. How'd I do?
The appointed rounds was a bit over the top, I think.
Did you hear that?
What?
Nothing. Just the echo of that hollow space between my ears.
No fucking way, man. You had Pittsburgh.
No, I had Cleveland. You had Pittsburgh. Now it's my turn.
You're twisting shit all around, all right? Like the guys had in Detroit. What's up, dude?